Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Abubakar Rasheed. I'm here to keep you positive right now in the world of football transfer update. A lot of things are currently happening right now as I will be providing more updates on Manchester United. Lot of midfielders has been linked with them. And Manchester United has now picked one player as the one they want to sign for the club. Also, we talk about Real Madrid, something that Xabi Alonso has speak about. The same thing I will be talking about Joan Cancelo. Yes, he's linked with Barcelona and Inter Milan. What is the latest decision concerning that and more updates on a player who just signed a contract. I will be talking about Chelsea also. So a lot of things to say in the transfer market. Guys, I hope you subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and let's jump in together. So now let me start by saying this. Neymar Jr. he has agreed to sign a contract extension with Santos. This is something we heard from the Athletic this morning. He has agreed to extend his contract until 2026. Yes, Santos are very, very happy with their legend. Yes, because Neymar is Santos legend. During his young development. I think he developed from Santos before moving to Barcelona, and right now he's back with Santos. And one thing about Neymar is that he has always been sidelined due to injury, but anytime he's fully fit, we know he always delivered for the club, and we know he's the main man of the team. So Santos are very, very happy with him. And it seems he's ready to prepare himself for the upcoming FIFA World Cup of 2026. He's ready to feature in that tournament. And right now his contract has been extended to 2026. A good one for Neymar, fantastic one, and a huge congratulations to the Brazilian international. Now, let me provide you more update on Manchester United before we dive into another stories. One thing about United is that Ruben Amorim actually said that United are not going to sign a player in this January transfer window, but that doesn't close the door totally for United for this January transfer window. One thing about the deal is that so many midfielders has been linked with United right now. The likes of Carlos Baleba from Brighton is currently trending as a top list for Manchester United. The likes of Elliot Henderson from Nottingham Forest is a player United are currently monitoring. The same thing with Adam Watson from Crystal Palace is a player that United are watching right now. Some young talents like that from Olympiacos. So many players United are targeting right now. But the player that is currently in demand at the club is Carlos Baleba, with something that Ruben Amorim actually likes is that he likes the player very, very well because he talks about intensity, power, physicality of a player, most especially for his style of play. Carlos Baleba actually meets the demand. He has told the club he wants to sign Carlos Baleba. And what I'm hearing is that Carlos Baleba would like to join Manchester United. But we know it's not going to be possible in this January transfer window because we know it's not going to be an easy one. Most especially his transfer fee is going to be high because this guy is still young. He's currently currently breaking right now. He's currently getting to the top level right now. It's not going to be an easy one if they want to sign him away from Brighton for this January transfer window. So the latest report from Fabrizio Romano is saying that United plans to sign him by summer of 2026. That is their plan. They are not ready to go for him in this January transfer window. But United are still looking forward to the market. Maybe there's going to be a potential player they can sign, most especially young talent that can develop and enter the first team squad. I think this is United plan. But if they want to sign a top target, a superstar, is going to be in the summer. This is something that Fabrizio Romano has provided an update based on United who are interested in signing a midfielder. The likes of Joao Gomez, yes, from Wolf is also a player that is linked with United, but Carlos Baleba is the player that Ruben Amorim favored most among these candidates. This is something I'm hearing concerning that. Now, let me provide you more update on Joan Cancelo. Already, he has told the club that he's going to leave Al Hilal because we had a report that he had a fallout with Simon Inzaghi, and he has been told that yes, this January transfer window he must leave Al Hilal. He has been on the top list of so many clubs, the likes of Inter Milan, the likes of Barcelona. But Fabrizio said Barcelona would like to sign Joan Cancelo because we know he played there before he go to Saudi, and Joan Cancelo actually would like to join Barcelona with what we are hearing. But we know this is something that is going to be in called financial incentive. We know that Joan Cancelo's salary is a huge one because a player who's playing at Saudi Arabia, we know they sign him with a huge amount of salary. Yes, this salary is still present there, and if Barcelona actually want to sign him, then they should be ready to pay this salary. But we don't know whether he will likely cut down his wages because we know how Barcelona are capable in times of transfer, financial situation. And the report is that Joan Laporta, Barcelona president, He has been in good times and he has been in good talks with the agent of Joan Cancelo, that's George Mendes. One thing about Barcelona is that Hansi Flick demanded for a centre back, but Joan Laporta want to sign Joan Cancelo for Barcelona. So we had that talks is still ongoing whether Barcelona will sign Joan Cancelo or they will go for a centre back if they are unable to pay his wages, because we know this is going to be a huge one. Let's take for an example, if Inter Milan actually said they are going to pay everything about his wages, then this is going to be a huge difficult deal for Barcelona to pull on. So let's see what is going to happen. But for now, he's on the radar of Barcelona and Inter Milan. And you know, Barcelona are working very hard to sign him, most especially the club president. This is something I'm hearing concerning that. Now let's dive into the stories of Real Madrid, because Xabi Alonso, yes, he has talked that Real Madrid are still looking forward to the market. Yes, if there's an opportunity, they are ready to sign a player, even though the team is surrounded with some kind of superstars. Yes, we know superstars are Real Madrid players, but they still want to add some players to the squad. Most especially for this January transfer window, there's something that Xabi Alonso, the club manager, is what he has said, according to Fabrizio Romano. So Rodrygo is a player that has been linked, move away with Real Madrid. Yes, he has been linked with the likes of Arsenal some times ago, the likes of Manchester City, and the likes of PSG. Yes, they try their possible best. Maybe they can sign him away from Real Madrid. But you know, Rodrygo said it is Real Madrid. He don't want to leave the club. He want to impress the manager. You know, it seems Xabi Alonso is actually liking the way he has been behaving, the way he has been being his sportsmanship. He has been professional enough. But right now, the report is that he's not going to leave Real Madrid in this January transfer window. If he's going to leave Real Madrid, then maybe in the summer, because he want to continue to play at the highest level. He want to feature in the upcoming FIFA World Cup for 2026. So he want to continue at Real Madrid. And you know, Xabi Alonso is not saying that he want to sell him. No, he's saying he likes his job. But we don't know whether they will sell him once the summer transfer of 2026 actually comes in. But for this January transfer, though, the report is that he's not going to leave Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior is a player that has always been linked with being in a misunderstanding with the manager, but the report is that he's happy to continue at Real Madrid. Xabi Alonso did not say that yes, he's not liking Vinicius Junior. He's not saying he did not like the way he has been playing. He said he has been professional, he has been behaving well, most especially as they go home to represent their respective country and come back and reset their brain. So he said it's going to be they are staying in a good time. So he's not saying that Vinicius is going to leave Real Madrid for now, but let's see what is going to happen in the summer. But for now, Real Madrid are not planning on allowing Vinicius Junior or Rodrygo to leave the club, but they are still looking forward to the market if there's going to be a potential signings for them, as Fabrizio Romano has confirmed. So this is something I'm hearing concerning Real Madrid. And you know, Chelsea are in the market. They are still looking forward to a manager to replace Enzo Maresca. And the name of the manager that actually surfaced today is FC Porto manager. Yes, what I'm hearing is that he has said he has been linked with Chelsea job, but he said he's not currently interested in becoming Chelsea manager. That's FC Porto manager. This is something I'm hearing concerning Chelsea for now. So Chelsea has not decided on the manager they will hire to replace Enzo Maresca. But you know, this is a high demand job, something that Chelsea need to act very fast, because Premier League games is here and Champions League game is also coming. So let's see what Chelsea is going to do, most especially the manager they are going to sign. So this is the report in the transfer market. If you have any comments, most especially about Neymar, who signed a new contract, is it a good one for him? And you know, Manchester United liking Carlos Baleba, and you know, we talk about Real Madrid, Vinicius Junior, Rodrygo, and also Joan Cancelo. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And thank you guys for sticking around and watching the video to the end. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Thank you guys.
Yeah.